I'm having an identity crisis. Maybe you can help me. But first, you're probably wondering why there are all these Manischewitz products behind me. Thank you, Manischewitz, for sponsoring this video, and I'll get to that in a little bit. Okay, what's my identity crisis? You see, I'm a modern woman. I went to college, I have a degree in neuroscience, I'm a mom of 2 sons, I'm responsible for paying the mortgage, insurance, all that good stuff. I'm responsible for all sorts of things that women of my mother's and grandmother's generation largely weren't responsible for. I love my academic training. I love the opportunities I have being a scientist. I do advocacy work for STEM. I play a scientist on TV. I love that. However, as I discussed in my Why I Stayed Home with My Kids video and What I Miss About Not Being Home with My Kids video, I get a tremendous amount from being a domestic. I love cooking and baking and crafts and sewing. I love cleaning. I clean my own house. Even the toilets. Ew. I get tremendous pleasure from being a domestic goddess. There's even a word for it in my mother tongue Yiddish. They call me a balabusta, which literally means a possessor of the house. I like it. So why is this a crisis? Well, a lot of people, men and women alike, don't like doing housework. Maybe they see it as a waste of time, or they think it's like dirty and icky and gross and they'd rather pay someone else to do it, which I totally get. But here's the thing, some people show disdain for housework, or they accuse me of being a bad feminist because I believe there's merit in kind of getting your hands dirty and cleaning your own toilets. Or they say I'm buying into some 1950s patriarchal fantasy where a man gets to have his favorite pie baked and waiting hot for him on the counter when he gets home. I kind of like that, but some people don't like that, and then I get confused. Take cooking, for example. Cooking is more than just sustenance. Cooking is an anchor in my home. As a child, my mom made us all sit down for breakfast every day. She made all of our lunches and we all sat down for dinner every night. Meals were a time for us all to be together. Her cooking brought us together. When I take time to cook and prepare food, I remove myself from the hustle and bustle of my workday and I focus on the task in front of me. I'm reminded of simple pleasures, like reaping satisfaction from mastering a skill in the kitchen. I love that I can dice vegetables with exact precision. I love that I know how to perfectly zest a lemon. I know the different flavors that garlic will give you if you cut it or mince it or slice it. You know who also knew these things? My bubby, my grandma, and my mom. This is the wisdom of the kitchen, and it is a true art, and it's a pleasure to partake in. It connects me to women, and oftentimes men, who did this same kind of preparation for thousands of years. What links one generation to the next is our ability to see how our traditions can grow. In so many families, this means remembering the time that we took to prepare and cook and share meals together. In this sense, meals are not just sustenance, they're emotional connection because food connects all of us. In particular, traditional Jewish foods remind me of the holidays that we prepare these foods for. Latkes, matzo ball soup, babkas, hamantaschen, lachshen kugel, these are the foods of my heritage. I am the next in a long line of women and men who believe in the power of creating food, of enjoying food, and celebrating food. I don't like cooking just for myself. Since I got divorced, to be honest, it brings me down because I'm cooking alone and I'm cooking just for myself. But give me a crowd of people coming over and I will make up a menu and find the way to produce food that is gastronomically and also emotionally significant. Despite my love for my work and the business that I do, it's also comforting to know that I can simultaneously enjoy the simple pleasure of preparing food for me and those I love. And that doesn't make me less of a feminist or less of a champion for women's rights. Life is about finding that balance. No matter what I bring to the stage or the page or even to all of you here, there's a part of me that feels most fulfilled when I am bringing a meal to the table. When I'm bringing matzo ball soup out or a fruit platter almost as beautiful as the kind that my bubby used to prepare. I'm really proud to be partnering with Manischewitz for this video because pretty much every holiday memory I have regarding food relates to Manischewitz. There's not a Jewish family who doesn't have a Manischewitz memory of matzo ball mix. And in my family, Manischewitz gefilte fish was something I dutifully prepared with my mother in the years when people ate fish at our table. Thank you, Manischewitz, for being a brand that believes in preserving tradition while also keeping up with changing times and needs. And if you're a person who has never tried matzo balls, now is the time. This is Manischewitz's matzo ball and soup mix. Everything you need is right in here. You can even make it vegan if you don't want to use the egg. They make gluten-free and regular, and it's really delicious, and you too can create memories with Manischewitz matzo balls. Click the link below to get a coupon for Manischewitz matzo ball mix. And here's what you do. You shut off your phone, grab someone you love, and make the matzo ball mix. Then pick up your phone, take a picture of yourself, and post it enjoying your Manischewitz matzo ball mix, and you can enter to win a gift basket. All the details are below. Thank you for watching, and go make some food memories.